Hey everyone, welcome back. We're playing Jhin, Norra, Nar here. I don't know how many videos of this I've uploaded, but I feel like every time I've done it, it's been in some different fashion. Sometimes it's a different deck list, sometimes it's because I'm playing it in Gauntlet, and I really enjoy the deck, and I wanted to get good with it, because I feel like I've really underperformed with it for how much I enjoy it. And this is Aikato's list. I don't know, it's always funny, because I don't really watch much of Aikato's streams. I just don't tend to watch live streams all that often. But I really respect him as a deck builder and a player, and so I always like checking what he's playing. And so he was ranked like top 10, something like top 6 or so with this deck list. And I thought we'd bring it and see what it's like. Some of the cards I was curious about over the past few days, I've really been hesitant to run 2 copies of Desert Naturalist. It just came up a lot of times in matchups when it was completely useless. And then in other matchups, I just didn't draw it when I did need it. And I was just like, I don't know, maybe it's not even worth it. But Aikato is running 2 copies of Desert Naturalist. I do think it has higher potential, and maybe I just need to play around it more. Hey, what's up, Auntie? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Because we are also running triple drop the bomb. This gets the Scrappy Bomb. We don't care about this really detonating for the damage unless it's setting up our Riptide Rex. So we can use this Scrappy Bomb with Desert Naturalist. So we'll see how it goes. Yo, and Chaz, everybody's tuning in super early. We're like a minute into the stream. One other difference, we are also running 1 copy of Nar. In my previous iteration, I only ran 3 Jhin, 3 Norra. I think Nar is probably worth the inclusion as the one of. The Poke Sticks are just really valuable, and he's a nice onboard threat. Otherwise, we're running 2 main deck copies of Wallop and 1 copy of Lightning Rush. Seems very useful. 1 stun as a skill as well for Jhin, 2 of Vegevastaya. Just seems like a very solid, well-balanced deck. You have triple Condense to adapt to whatever you need in the late game. You can copy your Broadmane, you can copy your Riptide Rex. So yeah, let's get into it. See how we do. We lost a lot of LP with that Diana Leona deck. Back to Norra Jhin. I don't know what it is, but it's been my favorite deck lately. I'm really enjoying it, so I figured, because I really want to get good at it. I haven't really been keeping track of my win rate, but I do not feel like I've been doing very well with it, you know? And I'm like, a lot of players are doing pretty well with it. I really want to see what's up here. I don't know how long the stream will be because we have like a tornado watch. It's supposed to be like a really, really bad storm. So within the hour or so, my power might randomly cut out. It's supposed to be like really bad. I think I'm just going to pitch all of this. I feel like pretty hardcore deja vu the other day when we played against Swain Illaoi and they just ran us over because we didn't find our kill spells in time. Obviously, Broadmane, very important in this matchup. Norra, I don't know. I just feel like she dies a lot here. Okay. Well, now that they do this, I'm probably just going to go Norra so we can open attack next turn. I don't want them to be able to play Tentacle Smash if I develop next turn. Because we can take a little bit of damage here. It's more about stopping the big swings once they get Swain Illaoi and stuff. Like, Nar's also interesting, but he just dies to Tentacle Smash pretty easily if they have any Tentacle on board. Does Riptide Sermon deal 3? I think Riptide Sermon deals 3, spawns 2, right? Or something like that. The removal in Swain Illaoi is insane. Yeah. Whoa, that is not what I expected at all. That seems like an incredibly weird card to play in Swain Illaoi. Like, it's a cool card, but not quite the style that I expect it to be in. Jump scare? Is Nami even in standard? She got nerfed. I don't know if it's... Do we really want to stun her here? I think... Yes. We have several copies of Wallop. If we go in deck, if we go Sunhawk now, we can play Gnar next turn. And we wouldn't be able to kill her, but she'd be damaged. Maybe they wouldn't even block. This at least stops them from getting the tentacle going. Do I care if they have the tentacle? Next turn we just attack with Gnar. And we get the Poke Stick, I suppose. It also stops them from... We can kill Illaoi. We can kill Illaoi very soon with Broadwing plus Group Shot, Broadwing plus Poke Stick. So I'm just going to stop her from getting the tentacle stuff going, I think. I don't know, because that's our only Sunhawk. I feel a little unsure about that. I feel like maybe we could get more value out of it once they do start doing more scary stuff. But like now they can't tentacle smash our Gnar. They'd have to commit a second spell. I don't know. I feel like that's okay. Well, that's interesting as well. I might just throw away Gnar here so that we can kill both their champs next turn. Like, if they block either way here, next turn we can go Poke Stick plus Group Shot to kill either one of them. I think I'm okay with that. Or I guess maybe I shouldn't be because they have Fearsome. Okay, well, okay. Maybe that was a little hasty. But if they don't open attack, they're in trouble. Okay, so we're taking a lot of damage. Yeah, that was a little awkward. Oopsies. Well, now they just lose both their champions, so we just have to... this stops 3 damage either way. I don't think it really matters. I'm just gonna... Yeah, man, we really took a lot of damage here, huh? That was a little bit of an oopsies. We would have been fine if I was a little bit smarter. We do get to kill both the champions here pretty efficiently. Broadmane plus Poke Stick, and they don't have any way of like disintegrate comboing Broadmane off the stack at the moment. So now is how now we have to really start doing some work to get back into this, because that was a bunch of damage I didn't need to take. Ooh, that's a good card. Probably just gonna get Avenging Vistaya on board. I guess, what do I want to stop? I guess Riptide Sermon is a little spooky. Yeah, okay. I'll just get this guy down, because I want to see them do something first. And then I'll get more information to figure out what I need to grab with Conchologist. Because if they rip a Riptide Sermon here, I think that's actually pretty good for us. I don't think they will. But they could do like a Tentacle Smash or something. If I play Conchologist, we can keep up the Avenging Vistaya's Ambush and Group Shot, so I think I'll go for that. Ooh. Lightning Rush is interesting because it protects a unit and gets damage on something. I feel like that's about as good of a call as anything we'd get from Trinket Trade 2.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Plus we have double condense. So they'd have to do some tricky shenanigans and still work through 2 copies of Broadmane afterwards. Because next turn if they develop a champion, we can go condense to get the first damage trigger and lightning rush is the second if we need to. And hopefully they can't go wide here. I'd really like to open attack the following turn. Okay, Pie Test also works. We can get Perilous Pastry as our plunder trigger. I think that's fine. They just essentially spent 6 mana to deal 1 damage to us. We get to kill their Tentacle here pretty efficiently. Next turn, just open attack and then play Riptide Rex, win the game. What did I climb to Masters with? I don't know actually. Let me check my YouTube channel because I know I hit Um, ooh, I think I'm just gonna go Pie Toss here. Then they attack, and I can go Lightning Rush, like Phantom Block the Tentacle, kill the Illaoi. But I know I got the final push to Masters, like the final division with Jinx Kennen. But I don't really remember the decks I played beforehand.
Persistence is key.
Oh, I played Norra Vagar. Aatrox Kayn. I probably played that one a lot. I did pretty well with Gwen in Italy. I did not do well with Illaoi Swain. Yeah, no, the Pie Toss looks good here.
Take a peek at life beneath the waves.
I did a lot of climbing early in the season. Or I guess it wasn't early in the season, because the season started a long while ago. But I took a break, like, what, like a month or so? I didn't really stream all that much. When I came back from that, it was still the same season. But I, played a lot of scouts. I did pretty well with that when I was climbing up, like, through Diamond and stuff.
A conquest for empire. Raining fire. We're going under.
Drop the bomb, Desert Naturalist synergy. I've been abusing the OPness of Sump Monument, and Diamond is kind of struggling right now. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been toasted by Sump Monument quite a lot lately. What do they have here that's scary? Swain? Swain is only scary if they have like an extra way to level him on like a pirouette to stun our Riptide Rex. But then we can flip our Vastaya to be the fearsome blocker. I guess the Overwhelm would still do it though. I mean, okay, I think we just have enough mana though to do whatever we want. Even if they play Swain, we can go Broadmain plus Pie Toss. So we can still develop Desert Naturalist, Broadmain, and Pie Toss this turn. Oh, tricky. I think I'll just kill that one.
Noxians are not the monsters they make us out to be.
Does this kill my dude? Okay.
I seem to have misplaced my, self.
Did we kill him here? I don't know if we do. If we go like this. If they block here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7. Is it ever worth it to develop? Overwrite Archoncologist and get a 5/5? I don't want to run into a pirouette. That makes things awkward. Wait, why did I think I had lethal? I thought, wow, I don't know where the heck I miscounted, but I thought they would have gone down to 1 HP with that. Oopsies. That's a little awkward.
Empire above all.
I don't know why I thought they had 7 health. I swear I really must have something there.
Soldier.
I'll just go here, I suppose. I mean, do I want this on board? Maybe. Just next turn to get the extra unit. We need to find some draw soon though. Maybe I should have been more aggressive this turn. I think I was a little too passive. We really need to put the pressure on them. Like, I should have just started by overwriting my Conchologist. With the Desert Naturalist to get the extra unit here. Because then even if they block here, we can use the Pie Toss and second Broadmane to kill their stuff anyway. Yeah, that's his second Swain. Oh, there we go. So next turn, if we just let this tick off, we can just go Riptide Rex to start. That's fine. I can use this to stop the Captain Greyback trigger. Oh, interesting. And I think we have lethal multiple ways. All we need is one unit to hit next turn, so I can't destroy this. I don't need this Scrappy Bomb to be the activation. Like, we can just open attack to be our Plunder trigger and put some more pressure on them to answer that, and then obviously they won't have any answer for Riptide Rex too. Alright, GG. A little bit of a slower win than I think we should have had. I think I should have closed that out a few turns earlier. But still a very fun matchup. I really like that Swain Illaoi matchup. Swain Illaoi is one of those decks I find very, very satisfying to play against at the moment. Kayn Aatrox. Haven't seen that one in a while. I do like Drop the Bomb. Oh, excuse me. And I think I will keep Jhin. I'll probably just take Group Shot here. We already have a Drop the Bomb. I don't think we need the extra damage point there. Drop the Bomb, obviously with Desert Naturalist is nice. I don't know why I would take this attack. I'm just gonna pass. Because I kind of want to use this guy to block potentially bigger units to get damage on them. If we draw a Broadmane and stuff. And we can play our Desert Naturalist next turn. We do need to be careful of the Spell Shield effect. So once we get Broadmane going, I kind of want to be careful with our pings. I'm happy to take this block just to save the damage and get rid of the unit. Like the less units they have on board, I think the easier it is for us to go wide with stuff like the Grumpy Rock Bear to try to develop board control that way. Ooh, should we just start with that? I think this is actually kind of okay. Because if they protect this unit, they're not developing anything else with their turn. Okay. I don't know if I'm very happy with our hand. I think we really need to find Broadmane if we're going to win this. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Do I just rip a Condense here on the Desert Naturalist? Get a 1/1 chump blocker? And an extra 5/5? That seems kind of okay. What if I just start with a group shot right now so they can't equip this? Like, they're going to play this, right? I'm just going to start here. Next turn, Jhin can stun this, and we can actually push a lot of damage.
I suppose you'll do. Didn't warm up.
I don't say a Furious Wielder. I guess that's a little awkward. We would still get the stun though, right?
Art requires a certain cruelty.
This is actually a really nice draw too, just as a chump blocker if this goes a little bit longer. I'm not feeling very confident with where we're at though. It's very important for our Jhin to stay alive. We do have a second one in hand. Like if they have a Furious Wielder. I can't develop here. If they have a second Kayn in hand, they'd get the Shadow Step. I think we have to be okay with that and just hope we draw our stuff soon. Like if we find Broadmane, our hand is actually kind of okay. I'm not gonna actually play the Junk Construct because Kayn can't kill either of these things at the moment. Okay, well that's their turn. Like all I got was Aatrox down. Now I just need to draw, find Broadmane. There we go. Okay, so for next turn we're looking good. And I can play Concologist to turn this into 2 damage, so we could kill him potentially if we find an extra damage still. Okay, this is fine. Lightning Rush, Condense. Ooh. Both of those are good. I think it's got to be Condense though, right?
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
That was not the right pull.
I
I'll pass so we can potentially play 2 broad mains next turn. Because they're forced to block here. I mean, I guess not, because it's the heal. They can just play Darken. Oh, what do we do? If they play an 8 mana unit, we go broad main. Plus second broad main to kill Aatrox. If they go with the 8 mana unit play, they have 1 blocker. They can stop our 5/5, and we would deal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess it's worth a try. We want to kill Aatrox anyways, probably. But this looks a lot worse if they have like a Furious Wielder.
Noxians are not the monsters they make.
We have a Condense though, obviously. We have 2 Condense. So if they do kill this broad main, it's not the end of the world. That's definitely not what I wanted to see, because they can still keep up Furious Wielder. But now that essentially cuts down their card size, their hand size to 4 reasonably useful cards here. The rest don't really matter. I think if they don't have Furious Wielder, we just kill them though here, right?
We are all
And since we have 2 broad mains on board, 1 Furious Wielder couldn't kill both broad mains to save their Aatrox. So maybe this is okay. Maybe this is what we were talking about last game when I felt I wasn't being aggressive enough. Like this is the type of pace I need to push them at before they can get their Darken on board and everything. Jhin's level 2, so we do have another win condition. Ah, interesting. That makes things a lot trickier. Hmm. I think we just swing in with our Grumpy Rock Bear. If they have a pump spell, we lose 1 unit, but... I want to be good with Jhin Norra too. Ah. Alright, 1 broad main down. They go down to 2 H... Oh, no, because they're healing. Yeah, this is awkward. We at least get to untap and condense our broad main again. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. How are games today? Pretty good. I actually don't know how many games we've played. I think we're like... You know what? I honestly I have no idea. I haven't even been keeping track. Let me see if I can... check my match history. My general gut feeling is that the games have been going well, but I actually don't know what our record is. We had 1 nice win against Swain Illaoi. How did this game go south so quickly? If I play Jhin here, we lose him, so I'm just gonna go Junk Construct. They're gonna heal 7 damage this turn. I'm gonna just go Junk Construct as a chump blocker and then play both Jhin and Avenging Vastaya post combat. Or if they attack with Aatrox, we can use Condense on the broad main. Okay, now we're fine. I don't know if we're winning next turn, but we're not dead. I think actually we might be winning next turn. I'm on a losing day. I want to be good with scouts, but I can't help but feel that elites is a stronger, easier scouts. Really? Because I actually have always struggled with elites. I always enjoyed scouts more, but I just haven't seen elites in so long that I'm not sure how it would be at the current meta. But yeah, there are definitely some times you run scouts and it just feels like you just can't win sometimes if you run into some bad matchups and everything. I feel like we're just supposed to open attack here, but they have 11. They have 11 health.
We must all play our part.
Deal 4 to all stun enemies and the enemy nexus. So open attacking doesn't even
It's not all talk, friend. I bring hope.
stun anything. Now if I try something fancy like a World Ender, we can just negate that, and then that will let our Jhin trigger on the attack. Or if they try like a combat spell. But like right now, what do we do? Can we even attack here? Like we can get in with this dude, but what else? Jhin has quick attack since he's leveled.
The curtain rises.
Yeah, why not?
If we go like this and they block our 3 most powerful units, let's say, we're only pushing 5 damage. Nine damage.
The whole world, a hushed crowd, waiting for us to begin.
I just don't even think it's worth it in case they want to kill our broad main.
I will give them a show to remember.
You feel it too.
If they keep this guy alive, they just win the game next turn. Ah. Well, that'll do it. I don't even think this does anything. Whoops.
Right on.
I have never seen that before. I don't know if you guys heard that alarm going off on my phone. That was in